you with us from Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UAB's offense will get first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl.
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blazers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Finds his man. It's Dozier. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Let's talk about App State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Floats it out in space. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No drop them.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First and 10. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. They'll try the run. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the draw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Sanchez. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They go to the end around to start the drive. That will get them thinking. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the 2nd, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still turning it on. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by that offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down, really easy.
Got the first down and more. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Davis looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Leaves it with the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on first down. Finds his man, it's Myers. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Collins. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air, it's Mendoza. Fires to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right from... Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, UAB!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. A couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's head back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
And the Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
So now it's 2nd and long. Davis will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense called.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blazers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Trying to power it in. Touchdown Blazers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the ball.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll ride the hot hand. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's loose on the right. Stopped then forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Davis looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Mountaineers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back. But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20, 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UAB.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Open spaces. The 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Under fire. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This offense has it with really good field position. Great pass, it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Give him 6. Touchdown, App State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go.
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo, trying to bully their way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Davis will throw. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet putt there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the defense made a good play knocking the ball away, and a bad one by roughing the quarterback. Here comes the call. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They want to throw it. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the...
Leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller. There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Still running at the 40. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Blazers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. That's caught. It's Dozier. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him somewhat.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Davis looking to pass. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna look downfield again. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Creates a little room. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Blazers will hustle to the line. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Mendoza. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
He's got an open man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, explosion. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Davis will throw. Under fire. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. On the run, it's Beebe. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Blazers are in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Knights looking for the goal line. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, UAB! And the punishment has been extended.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock and made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you